championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Don't Blame Calaveras! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Alexandre, the Cannonball Pantoja!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, what a remarkable rise to contention it has been for the city kickboxing rep, Kai Kara-France, one of a handful of Kiwis who have really excelled in the UFC. Hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when it comes to Kai Kara-France's overall game. Certainly his power has shown in knockouts of Rogerio Bontorin and Cody Garbrandt, but against Askar Askarov, he showed that he can grapple as well. So there's a reason he is entrenched as one of the best flyweights in the world. He is looking to maintain that status with a big win here tonight.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. So more output, at least in the early going. All right, so there it is, the leg kick from Kai Kara-France. He figured to have a striking advantage tonight. So far, so good.
Everything starts with a leg kick. It's a lot of the game plan of the city kickboxing team. They build reads off of your reactions. And Kai Kara-France right now is trying to gain the recipe for what's gonna lead to success tonight.
Pantoja's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Get that wrist control for me.
Big ground and pound.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pantoja. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 2 minutes to go here in round 1.
There it is, now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. He's having his way with him here. Big, big strikes continue to land. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pantoja.
Right back.
Changing the position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Pantoja's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest, and get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
What a start. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
This is going to be a bloody fight. I want you to...
Ready. Ready. Good.
Second round underway. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Kara-France. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at the cut?
You got to right now. I mean, right now, someone should be in here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, so there it is again, the leg kick from France. He has a lot of advantages in this matchup, but that appears to be the weapon of choice tonight.
You know, it's all rooted in the game plan. These guys build game plans, and these fighters from City Kickboxing follow it to a T, and you see that with France and his approach tonight. Big shot to the head.
Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing some things up a little bit more and working that body. He's had a lot of success up top, working the head, but at some point, change your level, work that midsection. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Both fighters start to open up a little bit. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Huge knee lands from the both.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, leg kicks. Stats in that department starting to pile up.
He's doing a really good job of getting on that high crotch and just following the action.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. France gets back up. Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Pantoja's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee. Oh, there's a hip kick there. We'll see if he can finish. There's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
And that left hook landed on the button.
Another left hook.
All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, his opponent opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
These two guys are trading huge shots.
Takedown defense is there. All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
And the doctor doesn't, he doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO doctor stoppage. All right, that is going to do it. Let us show you some replays. Now, targeting is a penalty in the NFL, certainly not in the UFC, and he targeted that cut exceedingly well tonight.
Well, you cut your opponent, John. You start going to it over and over again, to the point that the referee said, let me make sure and check on this guy's well-being. Let's see if he's capable and able of continuing the fight. And ultimately, they made their decision.
And congratulations to his opponent on the TKO victory here tonight. Let's get to the official decision. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja.
And still